Let's try to define the sum to n terms of a arithmetico-geometric series. So let's say we have A. So let A denote the first term of an arithmetic progression as well as a geometric progression. Then D is going to be the common difference of the arithmetic progression, and R is going to be the common ratio of the geometric progression. Then an arithmetico-geometric sequence is defined as A, which is going to be the first term. Then the second term is going to be A plus D multiplied to R. The third term will be A plus 2D multiplied to R squared. Then the fourth term will be A plus 3D multiplied to R raised to the power of 3. So this is going to go on all the way up to the nth term. We have A plus n minus 1 times D multiplied to R raised to the power of n minus 1. So this is a arithmetico-geometric sequence. Now, in order to find out the sum to n terms of the sequence, what we'll do? We're going to suppose that Sn, let's say Sn represents the sum to n term. So here we have A added to, we have A plus D times R added to A plus 2D times R squared added to A plus 3D times R cubed, all the way up to, so what we'll do, we're going to consider the second last term. So the second last term, that's going to be A plus n minus 2 times D multiplied to R raised to the power of n minus 2. And also to it, we are going to add the last term, so that's A plus n minus 1 times D multiplied to R raised to the power of n minus 1. Fine. Now, to find out the sum, what we'll do, we're going to multiply throughout with the common ratio R. We have to multiply to the left hand side as well. So we're going to get RSN. This is going to be equals to, so A times R, so that's going to be AR. Added to A plus D times R, so that makes it R squared. Added to A plus 2D R cubed. And we have A plus 3D R raised to the power of 4. So this goes on. Then we have the second last term, A plus n minus 2 times D. So this gets multiplied to R raised to the power of n minus 2. But since we are multiplying R to it, so we have R raised to the power of n minus 1. Added to A plus n minus 1 times D multiplied to R raised to the power of n. Now what we'll do? We're going to perform a subtraction here. So we're going to take Sn, and from it we are going to subtract Rsn. So this will be equals to. So here we are going to perform the subtraction in a very specific order. So for Sn, we're going to exclude the first term, which is A, and we're going to only consider the remaining terms from A plus D times R to the last term, the nth term. So that means in total there will be n minus 1 terms, and from here we're going to subtract the first n minus 1 terms of Rsn, and we are going to exclude the nth term or the last term. So now as we perform the subtraction, we'll first get A, then we have A plus D times R minus AR, so that's going to give us DR. Then we have A plus 2DR squared, and from here we are subtracting A plus DR squared, so that's going to leave us with DR squared. The next will be DR cubed, so this is going to continue all the way up to the n minus 1 term. So here we have A plus n minus 1 times D times R raised to the power of n minus 1, and from here we are going to subtract A plus n minus 2 times D multiplied to R raised to the power of n minus 1. So that leaves us with dr raised to the power of n minus 1 minus the nth term of Rsn. So that's simply A plus n minus 1 times D. So this gets multiplied to R raised to the power of n. Okay, now here we're going to take Sn as the common factor on the left hand side. So this gets multiplied to 1 minus R. This will be equals to, so let's leave the first term as it is and also leave the nth term as it is. So that's negative A plus n minus 1 times D. This will get multiplied to R raised to the power of n. Now here from dr all the way up to dr raised to the power of n minus 1. Now this is a geometric series whose first term is dr and the common ratio is R. That means we can find out the sum up to n terms. There's a standard formula for it. The sum is given by the first term, which is dr in our case, multiplied to 1 minus the common ratio. The common ratios are raised to the power of number of terms. Now here there will be a total of n minus 1 terms divided by 1 minus the common ratio, that's r. Now let's try to verify why there are n minus 1 terms and not n number of terms. Now let's go to Sn. So here, while writing Sn, we considered the first term to be a and the last term to be a plus n minus 1 times d raised to the power of multiplied to r raised to the power of n minus 1. So there are a total of n number of terms. Now what we have done here, we're going to consider, excluding the first term, we're going to consider the second term and from take the last term. So that means there are in total of n minus 1 terms from the second term to the last term. And then coming to Rsn, so we're going to consider the first term and go all the way up to the second last term. We're going to exclude the last term here. So here also we're going to have n minus 1 term. The reason why we're considering this, because while performing the subtraction from Sn, we only considered the second term all the way to the last term, and from Rsn, we consider the second term all the way up to the last term. So here, since in both the two cases we have n minus 1 term, so that means this geometric series or dr all the way up to dr raised to the power of n minus 1, so it has got n minus 1 number of terms. So we're almost done. So now we're going to divide both sides with 1 minus r. So Sn will be equals to a over 1 minus r added to, we have dr multiplied to 1 minus r raised to the power of n minus 1 whole divided by 1 minus r. We're going to square it because we're dividing 1 minus r again with 1 minus r. So we get 1 minus r whole square minus, we have a plus n minus 1 times d divided by 1 minus r whole multiplied to r raised to the power of n. So this is going to be the sum to n terms of the Arithmetico-Geometric series. Okay, now we can consider an example here. So let's say we want to find out the sum up to n terms of 1 plus let's take 3x plus 5x squared plus 7x cubed. Okay, all the way up to the nth term. So let's try to find out the sum. So here, this particular sum is going to consist of an arithmetic sequence as well as geometric sequence. So the arithmetic sequence will be 1, 3, 5, 7. All we've done is considered the constant term. So these terms are in arithmetic progression, which means that the first term a, that's 1, and the common difference d, that's going to be equals to 2. Okay, fine. And for the geometric sequence, we consider the first term to be 1, which is going to be the same as the arithmetic progression 1 as well. Then we are going to consider the variables x, x squared, x cubed, all the way up to the last term. So this is going to give us these terms are in geometric progression, whose first term a, that's equals to 1, and the common ratio r, that's going to be x. Fine. We can substitute all of this value into Sn. So Sn, that's going to be equals to, so our first term, that's 1 divided by 1 minus the common ratio, so that's x added to, now we have d multiplied to r, that means we have 2 times x. Then we have 1 minus x raised to the power of n minus 1 divided by 1 minus x whole squared minus, we have 1 plus n minus 1 times d, so d, that's going to be 2. So this is simply going to give us 2n minus 1. So we have 2n minus 1 multiplied to x raised to the power of n divided by 1 minus x. So this is going to be the sum to n terms of the Arithmetico-Geometric series 1 plus 3x plus 5x squared plus 7x cubed. Now clearly, in the sum of, while defining the sum to n terms of the Arithmetico-Geometric sequence, we can observe here that that's 1 minus r factor in the denominator, which clearly means that r cannot be equals to 1. So this is very strictly we need to follow, because if we have r equals to 1, then we have a division by 0 and each of the terms are going to blow up. Now, so what if r common ratio r equals to 1? So in that case, the Arithmetico-Geometric series Sn we have already defined as a plus d times r plus a plus 2d times r squared all the way up to the nth term, which is given by a plus n minus 1 times the common difference d multiplied to r raised to the power of n minus 1. So here if we choose r to be equals to 1, then this is simply going to be a plus d added to a plus 2d all the way up to the nth term, which is a plus n minus 1 times the common difference d. Now what is this? This is now our arithmetico-geometric series has now transformed into a simply an arithmetic series, and we know the sum to n terms of an arithmetic series that's given by n over 2 multiplied to 2 times the first term added to n minus 1 times the common difference. So this is a very specific case of the arithmetico-geometric series. If r value comes out to be equals to 1, then the sum is given by the sum to n terms of the arithmetic series.